Hello, my name is Sam Soyombo. I work as a careers advisor and I'm really passionate about my job. I enjoy supporting people to get into a career that they would enjoy. I have my own story of how I got into this career. So in this video, I will be telling you my trajectory of how I got into this job. And at the same time, I will be giving you advice on how you can make your career choices. And at the end of this recording, I will be explaining how I can help you free of charge. I already get paid for my day job, which I enjoy so much, but I can't have enough of it. So I'm happy to help people for free at no cost. So I'm able to help you to choose your career, local or international. I can guide you through the process. So let me start now by telling you how I got to this job that I now enjoy. I was born in the United Kingdom to a Nigerian parent, and I grew up in Nigeria. So I went through primary, secondary, I went through the then polytechnic education in Nigeria. And then I came to the United Kingdom with HND in marketing. When I got to the United Kingdom, I limited myself by communication because I have a Nigerian accent. So I thought I couldn't work in marketing. So to be honest, I didn't look for a career in marketing. I was just looking to work and find a career that I would enjoy. So I got a job as a library assistant. And to be honest, I so much enjoyed the job, but I needed more in terms of financial security. So I took a career in librarianship. I got postgraduate diploma, and then I specialized in IT side of library. And that moved me from library into the IT side of library. So I became a systems librarian, which I did in London. And then I moved to Scotland. I worked in the University of Edinburgh as a systems librarian. During all this period, to be honest, I was making the money, but I was never happy with my job. I wake up every morning looking for excuses not to get onto the job. I finally summoned up the courage to leave the job, and I took a voluntary severance. I went to Nigeria to spend a year to just explore things in Nigeria. At that time, Nigeria didn't work for me. Maybe I didn't work for myself because I didn't really know what I want to do, and maybe I wasn't well prepared for it. So I came back to the United Kingdom, a land of opportunity, and I knew what it is to have a bad career. So the first thing I did was I was not going to get into another bad career, and I knew I needed time to sort that out. So the only thing that would make me get into a career immediately in the UK was my huge mortgage. So I became bankrupt because I didn't want to take the risk of getting back and working just to pay mortgage in the United Kingdom. So I went into bankruptcy, and I lost my home and I started from scratch. So that was an opportunity for me to reflect on what I really want out of life. And at that time, I had different options. So all I did was I tried different things. And I finally made the final decision that I love listening and working with people. At the same time, I like to be part of the solution to their challenges. So I started eliminating careers that would give me that option. And I realized that careers advice was the right thing for me. While I was still making that decision, I applied immediately. Let me tell you, I didn't know how I was going to pay for the course. Remember, I didn't have a job. So I didn't know how I would pay for the course. So I applied and I got the admission. But luckily for me, there was funding, which means that I could pay when I get a job. And so sometimes you just need to take the plunge. You never know what is out there for you. So I got onto the course, and right from the beginning of the course, I knew this was my calling. I was outstanding in the class. I wasn't about the academic, I was more about the career career development, how to help people. And I finished, I got a job with the Scottish government as a careers advisor, and I started working with the type of people that you would call hard to reach. I really enjoyed my job and I was making the difference in people's life. So that's how I got into the job, and this is my 5th year. Today is actually 20th of June. Today, 19th of June, 19th of June. Tomorrow it will make 5 years that I started working as a careers advisor. Plus my training, making it 6 years that I've been living the life of a careers advisor. However, prior to that, I went to a place once. That was 2011. I saw somebody doing the job of a careers advisor, and I asked them, how do I get onto this course? What do I do to do what you're doing? And he told me that, oh, you apply for this course. He gave me the details of the same course that I've qualified from. I started the application, but I just felt, what have I done enough to confirm to me that this is what I really want to do? And because I've made quite a few mistakes in the past, I agreed with myself that I hadn't made enough research to know that this was the right thing for me to do. So I focused on exploring and experiencing for me to be able to make my final decision. So during that period, I did quite a few jobs. I volunteered with Parenting Scotland. I worked with homelessness. I did some counseling training. So I did quite a few things, and I was having a taste of a bit of this and a bit of that. And I was actually fine-tuning what I wanted to do. That's what got me into careers advice. So that's my story of how I get into careers advice. So now, having been a careers advisor for 5 years, I want to give you an advice on how you could choose your career. You don't have to make the error that I made for the first 20 years of my life. So while I was doing my careers advice course, I came up with this model looking at my life, and the model I've called focus. So the F in my focus is about you trying to find yourself. There are lots of tools that could help you to discover who you are. I did a lot of those things on my train. When I'm traveling, I'm always trying different quiz, and they're all pointing to the same direction of working with people, providing solutions. So I was beginning to say, okay, this is very common, and I was acknowledging that that's what makes me tick. So find yourself. Now let's move on to the O part of the focus, which is the opportunities. Now, this is not the time to be saying the specific job, but to be finding where you fit into, which industry, which sector, what are your competencies, what are the things that you can contribute into, where does your passion lies. That is what you are exploring at this stage. It's not job specific. It's about what you can bring, what you want to do, your strengths, your passion, your interests. So the F is find yourself. That is yourself and your strength. The O is the opportunity, trying to understand the market, the labor market, and how you fit into it. This could be global and this could be local. Now let's move to the C. The C is communication. So you now know yourself, you know the opportunities, and you are now getting to the stage where you want to know how to communicate with the opportunity providers. So this is where you are going to be looking at you've got a paradigm shift. You feel a new person that wants to contribute. So you're looking at what you want to say to them and how you're going to say to them. So there'll be a lot of preparation and a lot of presentation that will go into this stage. This will be including CVs. This will be things like writing your personal statement. This is you just telling yourself what you want to say to them. It's not just ready to give it to them, but putting everything in writing that you've discovered about yourself. So you now find yourself, you understand the opportunity, you know what you're going to communicate to the opportunity providers. Now, we now have to use information. That's the you in the focus. Use information. This is how you will do it. So you start looking, we've been spending time to think about what you want to do. Now, how you will do it. You now need to start using information, tailoring to the industry, to the sector, to the particular job that you want to do. So you use information. And there are lots of things that will help you to do that. Once you gather the information, you would update your CV or your communication documents that you have done. The final stage is the starting. So this is your strategy about how you are going to get into the job, your action plan of how you are going to get into the job, how you are going to ground yourself on the job, and also how you will grow on that job. So the goal is for you to get into a career that you are going to enjoy. So I think you understand the focus model, that is, find yourself, understand the opportunities, communicate with the opportunity providers, use information to tailor your communication, and then start. So that is my piece of advice there for you. Now, I said I will tell you how I can help. I am able to help you free of charge. I do not charge for anything. So I have created my own personal website that I've called samsoyombo.com. And on this website, I put different things I'm interested in to do. And it's about life and career. That's all that you find on my website. So you can go through my focus model on the website. And when you've done the first two stages, that is, you've used the resources that I put on my Find Yourself and the resources that I put on the opportunity, and you think you now have an idea, that time you can meet with me because you are more informed. For a 15-minute session with me, you will feel ready to start taking the step to the next stage. That meeting is free and you can book for me online. No charge at all. So you just need to complete a question to show to me that you have done a bit of groundwork, to show that you understand yourself and you understand the opportunity that you want to plug yourself in. At that meeting, I will be looking at how realistic your goals are. If your goals are realistic, that meeting is called Dream. So this is where we're exploring your dream. You understand? So if I'm satisfied that the goal is realistic enough, then I will start preparing you to look at the options of communicating and use information. It could be that you want to go on further education, or you want to go into employment, or you are not even very sure. So you may need to do a bit of exploration. So there are those resources there that could help you to do that. So after the dream statement, you'll be ready to communicate and use information. So you go back and you work on all those the next two stages, communication and use information. After that, you can have another appointment with me. That appointment is called Magic Coaching. This is the magic that you are going to use to start what you want to achieve. The magic that you need to start what you're going to achieve. And at this stage, I'll be looking at your communication method. Are they appropriate? If there are other information that you need, Sometimes I might find my own knowledge gap there, and I will be happy to go and research. Remember, I started as a librarian, so I like finding information. It's still a passion. I haven't lost that passion. So I will start searching for you, and this I'm doing for free. So I'm not charging you. So I will search for you and provide that information to you. I might give you a different date or send it to you by email. So that is the opportunity, that is the magic coaching after you have completed the communication and the use information stage. Now you go back and you start exploring the starting stage, everything that you need to get in, everything that you need to do to ground yourself on the job. Like I'm doing now, I'm actually grounding myself. I would say this is the year that I feel grounded on my job as a careers advisor. Now, I'm now looking at growth strategy. And that is in two ways. It's either I grow through my website or I grow on the job, or I might do a combination of the two. As far as one is not disturbing the other, because I'm very passionate. If I'm sitting with you, whether I'm paid to sit with you or I'm volunteering to sit with you, I want to give you the best of my time. Even if it's 15 minutes, let it be the 15 minutes that will make the difference to you. So the starting is where we'll be looking at your focus plan, so that what are you going to focus on? So the 3 meetings that you will trigger with me is dream. At the end of your find yourself an opportunity. Magic, when you have completed communication and use information. And then the focus, when you have done your starting stage. Now, once you have completed those 3, you are now able to meet with me as often as you need as a protege. Because by that time, I know you understand the process of picking your career. I've supported you through the career, and you can always go online. This time around, it's 30 minutes booking because you have shown yourself to be worth more of my time. And what do I get from this? What I get from this is I get so much joy seeing other people getting into what they want to do and they are enjoying it. This world will be a better place. When you have a good career, you'll be a better spouse to your partner. When you have a good career, you'll be a better parent. When you have a good career, you'll be a better colleague, and the life will be different, and you will have a good health as well. So it's all about your total well-being, and this is what I'm all about. So get in touch with me. Go to my website, use the resources. If you're not sure of how to use the resources, send us a contact email and ask that you need help. One of my staff may contact you and just guide you through what you need to do. Don't keep quiet, and read my blogs as well. There are lots of blogs that I put there that will help you. I've also put a lot of videos on the website on global careers. So if you're thinking internationally, you can be able to use the videos for global careers, and you can read my blog to expand your own horizons and to build more network as well. Communicate through my blogs, and hopefully if people start communicating through blogs, you can build network of people that you can support each other. So I hope you find the career that you are looking for, but this is not something we just talk about. This is the doing time. The help is here for you now. And all I'm about is to focus you to get into the career that you will enjoy. Thank you for listening to me, and I hope the next time I'll catch up with you will be on one of my dream coaching, on one of my coaching. Thank you. Enjoy your day. Bye.